Hi guys, this is Beverly. Thank you so much for joining my channel. I know it's been a while, but I'm back now. So today we're going to do your lashes. So I know many people don't know how to put on lashes. Most people don't put lashes because they don't know how to, or what glue to use, or which lashes that would probably suit you. So today we're going to be tackling all that. Welcome back to my channel. If you have not subscribed, kindly subscribe to my channel and kindly share it with a friend or anyone else who wants to learn about wearing lashes. So there are two types of lashes. These are called the strip lashes. These are the ones you use a glue to stick them on, which they're usually together. And then there are those lashes that you put, individual lashes that you put one by one, and they probably last longer. So you can probably do that if you have the resources for that. They go for like 4,000 and above, 6,000, depending on also the lash, the quality. If it's human hair, it will be more expensive as compared to just synthetic. But if you're going to a salon and you want them to install them for you, they probably last longer. I can tell you that for a fact, that they last between 4 to 6 weeks. But if you're just kawaida and you don't have those kinds of resources, I suggest use a strip lash. So these are strip lashes. I usually buy mine in bulk, but you can buy yours individual. You buy your own packet, it comes with just one. And kindly buy mink lashes. Mink lashes usually last longer, so you can use like one pair for like a month. Okay, depending on also the glue you're using, but they can go for up to, you can use them up to 20 times. They're reusable, so make sure when you're buying lashes you ask for the reusable ones. They're usually those ones that go for 50 shillings and they just look tacky. Please don't go for those ones. Those ones, go for a mink lash. They're usually more natural looking and they last longer. So today I'm going to be showing you all the things we're going to use. And you will need your lashes. I'm using, there are mink lashes as well. As you can see, mink lashes look natural. Lashes are like shoes. There is a shoe for your left shoe and for your right shoe. If you wear it wrongly, people will see that you wore these shoes wrongly. So lashes are like that. The way they've been put, this is for your left eye, this is for your right eye. Again, when it comes to lashes, there's always like a beginning and an end. So from the inner corner of the eye, the lashes are shorter compared to the outer corner of the eye. So when you're wearing lashes, that's one thing to consider when you're looking for, when you're wearing lashes. So you can tell this one is for your left eye, this is for your right eye, this is the beginning of the eye to the end of the eye, beginning to the end of the eye. So that's how they're placed. So when you're wearing lashes or when you're reusing them, put them in a way that you can remember this is the left one, this is the right one, so you don't get confused about that. Lashes are not one eye fit all. They're usually big in size, so it's hard for your eye to go from here to here. Okay, the most people who have, those ones who have a wider surface area, these ones can fit them, but most probably than not, I usually have to carry these bad boys. I usually have to carry scissors. I have to measure you have to measure your eye, like where from the beginning to end. And you have to, you cannot begin from here in the inner corner of the eye completely. You have to give an allowance, so you have to probably start from the quarter of the eye, of the eyelid, from here. So that, because if you start from the beginning here, it's going to be very uncomfortable. You're going to start tearing all the time because it will feel like something is pricking you. So you have to cut that lash to make sure it fits, and you don't cut from the front here. Like I said, the front is already measured for how the eye is, as they're shorter, so fitting the beginning, the inner corner of the eye. So you start cutting from the outer corner of the eye here. These outer ones is where you start cutting them from. So you put it in your eye and you measure it. Then you measure it where the corner, outer corner of the eye is. Then you measure it. Probably it's longer, so you snip it. Okay, fine. Now after that, I know some people just use their hands to apply this lash, but there are also these ones. When you're buying lashes, they'll probably offer you these ones. If they don't come with the, most probably they'll come with a lash, but if they don't, this is a really good lash applicator for holding the lash and placing it on your lash line. So, but you can always just use your hand. It's not necessary. You can always just use your hand. And then something that is extremely important, when you're applying lashes, you're going to need a good glue. It will also stick the whole day. So you have to get a glue that is quality glue. I usually use this glue. It's called the Duo Lash Glue. It is usually clear. It dries clear. It's white, but when it's dry, it's colorless. You can't even see it anymore. The others, there's another one like this, the pink one, I think it dries black. It looks like you've applied eyeliner. So yeah, but I prefer this one that applies clear, especially if you already have an eyeliner like me right now. I've applied a gel liner, which is usually very bold and really, really dark, so you won't need that one. So I prefer the Duo Lash Glue, the one that is that dries clear. The green one dries clear. Let's go to application of the lash. So here's the lash. Let me start with the right eye. And by the way, you will need a mirror. You also need a mirror. When you're applying lashes, you have to look down. So you'll need a mirror to see where you're placing the lash. You have to always look down. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to measure from the inner corner of my eye to the outer corner of the eye. Like I said, you're not beginning from in front here, because it will be very uncomfortable. You'll feel like something is really piercing your eye. So you always have to start from somewhere there. As you can see, I didn't start from the beginning. I have put a bit of an allowance. So when measuring this, I think I'll have to cut. I'm going to trim them at the edge so that they can fit my eye. So as you can see, I've cut a bit of them so that now they can be perfect fitting for my eye. I'll still go back again to see if I need to cut it again. So I think now it's fine. So again, the Duo Lash Glue. So most people usually when they apply the glue on the lash, they'll still apply it here on the it's not a must, but some people just, if you just want it to be really secure, you apply it on both your eye and also the so here I am applying it. As you can see, it's white. It's white in color, almost bluish purplish. So when you apply it there, you wait for it to get tacky. Don't apply it immediately on your eyes. You have to wait for it to get tacky. Then you can also, using the same lash glue, you can apply it here on your lash line. As you can see, it looks bluish, whitish, but when it dries clear. Give it like a minute or so for it to get tacky. Then you can apply it on your lash line. You can use the lash applicator to make sure it's securely in place. Or your hand. This back side is for patting the lash together here to make sure it's fit properly to your lashes, and also the upper side. It's fit perfectly. So like I said, leave some allowance at the front, and also here make sure it reaches the back perfectly at the end. This needs to look like your natural lash. So yeah, that is how you apply your lash. So if you still haven't got it yet, let's go to the next one. This is my left eye. Like I told you, when it's looking at you like this is your left eye, this is your right eye. They don't get it wrong. So again, I'm going to use the mirror. Always have a small mirror. You can use those ones that have like the comb at the back. So again, use your mirror to measure your eyelash. Again, using a small scissors. Small scissors are better so that you're precise with how you're cutting it. You may end up cutting too much, so a small pair of scissors is best. As you can see, again, I've cut like a chunk of it so that it can fit my eye properly. So again, with my Duo Lash Glue, I apply on the strip. That's why they're called strip lashes. They're held together by a strip here. So I'm going in with the Duo Lash Glue. As you can see, it looks bluish, whitish, but when it dries, it's clear. After applying it on the lash, I leave it for a while to get tacky. And then I also apply it on my lash line. just to ensure that the lash is completely secure. As you can see, it looks bluish whitish, but when it dries clear. That's why I like the green lash glue. It dries clear. Duo lash glue. Make sure you don't apply it on your eye until it gets tacky. Like, just leave it for a while for it to, it's when it's not really wet, when it gets tacky is when it will grip the most. Again, you can use your eyelash applicator, or you can just use your hands, your fingers. So again, look down, get a mirror, look down, because that's the only way you can see how you're placing it on top of the lashes. Use the lash applicator to hold it in place, the back side, tapping it down from down and also up, to make sure that it's really, it has really caught well. And that's it. As you can see, I've left an allowance here. Don't forget to leave an allowance in front here. You see, if you don't leave that allowance, you'll feel like something is pricking your eye. So leave an allowance here and there. Now I feel comfortable. I don't even feel like I'm wearing lashes. And that is how you do your lashes. Thank you.